Hello guys, my name is NaToSaphiX, and today we have a bit of an announcement. I have started my own merch line, my own collection, the NATO Strong collection. We have a lot of different designs. We have caps, t-shirts, stickers, we have all sorts of things. So go check it out at NaToSaphiX.gg. And yeah, thank you so much for supporting me as an individual, and enjoy the rest of the video, guys. Hello guys, my name is NaToSaphiX. Today we have another video, and this time it is 3 unknown and new tips and tricks on DE Inferno. When smoking CT spawn on DE Inferno, there are 3 main ways that this happens in pro play. The first one being over here at the wood stack and aiming here. This bounces on the flat wall and will land approximately in the middle. An alternative is much closer, aiming on the bottom of the triangle and jump throwing. This also hits the flat wall and lands approximately in the middle. The last and less common method is by going into the doorbell and aiming between the chimney and the balcony. This bounces on the curved wall up top. True for all 3 smokes is that they either bounce on a flat wall or on the curved wall. Now here is a Molotov that prevents the CT smokes from landing in the correct spot. Get stuck into this corner and aim here, left click throw, and there will be some broken Molo here that burns both up on the wall and down. This Molotov messes up the most common smoke from the wood stack and leaves a nice juicy gap that you can easily exploit as a CT. As you can see, this line is very big, and it's possible for you to hold it with either a rifle or an AWP, and well, it should give you a lot of free kills. You can even try holding just a small pixel and spamming through the smoke. Same goes for the smoke at the bottom of the triangle, the much closer smoke. It also gets taken in exactly the same fashion and will leave the same big juicy gap that you can just exploit and get free kills with. And now for the best case scenario. If they throw the smoke that bounces on the top of the wall, which will probably mainly happen in lower ranks, you will not have a smoke at all here, and the CT gap will be completely open. I have tested the timing of this Molotov, and even having a teammate on top of the coils jiggle peeking and looking for smokes will not grant you enough time to react with the Molotov. This makes it pretty niche and means that you can probably only really use it in scenarios where there's less than, let's say, 30 seconds left on the clock and you want to use your Molotov to try and catch this last CT smoke, but in that case you could have also just Molotoved off the banana opening. So as said, pretty niche, but might have some uses in certain late round scenarios, and that's why I've decided to include this as the first clip of the day. I promise you it only gets better from here. For this next trick, get yourself stuck in this corner, crouch, aim between the plants and up here, I guess, in between those two, stand up and jump throw. This smoke lands on the end of the balcony and is thrown from very far away, so it's very good to fake with. Here we have the smoke from the CT's perspective. This can also be used for abs pop, so it's not just for fakes. And if you're real sneaky about it, you can combine it with this flash, thrown from pretty much the same position. It blinds most of the obvious spots for the CTs to hold, some of them only partly, but it should be enough to either self the fake with one man, or actually commit to this abs pop. Imagine having front spawn and wanting to go for a second mid peek. Now, when you do this second mid peek, there's always the chance that someone is either on the bridge or on the ledge holding you when you are making this peek. Now these are pretty dangerous angles, but what can we do to make that better? Well, some people have already kind of found the code, the cheat code I'd say, the Elise flash, or some version of it, that blinds most of the second mid areas, some only partly. But what about a smoke? Get yourself stuck in this corner, do this as the second spawn, as the guy supporting the peak. Find this circle, aim in the middle of it, and jump throw. That should give you just about the result you're looking for. As we can see in this clip, the guy on the bridge would normally hold from the left can't see the left window, and even if he moves to the right he still can't see the left window. Now the guy on the ledge, he sees even less. He does not see the balcony area whatsoever. But what if we had both? Thinking emoji. Galaxy brain shit. Explosions.